everybody, this is Zhao here, back again with another episode of Feed the Bees, Direwolf20. Oh yeah. So, today's episode, I'm just going to show you some stuff that I've been doing around the base. And if we turn into one of our flying creatures real quick, there we go. I've added some clouds down here to cover up the room down there. You can't really see it now. So it adds a little bit more atmosphere. It makes it look like it's kind of floating, so that's kind of cool. It's raining, like it's always raining in the server for some reason. And got a little bit done. Added some details with the post. Not too much actually. I don't think I've added that much detail down here. No, I haven't. Well, I added these, I believe, from last episode. Candles and the skulls. And I have a little worker here now, Zombie and Golem. He's pretty cool. And let's see what else did that do. Upstairs, as you know, we have the enchanting table. I'm going to put Arch Magic over here in just a little bit. And added some more crystals. That's get some more effects. I believe it's working. Well, I'm not sure actually. I hope it's working. But yeah. Today's episode, we're going to be working on some applied energistics because I'm getting tired of all these chests. So, one issue we're going to have right now is we don't have really any power generation besides coal or charcoal. And we do have plenty of charcoal now, but at the same time, it's not the best power generation. So we're going to get some applied energistics first up. And we might work on some power generation today, but I'm still debating on which one I want to do. So really depends. So I wanted to build the stuff. I'm gonna build stuff with you on camera to show you how to make it. So the first things you need for applied energistics, let's type it into the NEI. Here's all the items from it, and the first thing we're gonna work on is the processors. And the way you make it, you have a quartz cutting knife, which is made from some sticks, some nether quartz or silver quartz, and a piece of iron. And you need two redstone on each side, some silicone, which is made from either quartz dust or silver quartz dust, and you need either a gold or diamond in the middle. So we're going to make some gold ones real quick, and we're going to get some diamonds real quick, throw those in here too, and then there you go. And then you have to cook these up. Let's throw them in here real quick, and let's get rid of that. Going? Yep, okay. So we'll give that just a moment. And they're done. And then with these, you're going to need to basically use them in the crafting recipes for the rest of them. So the first thing you need is a controller. It pretty much powers the whole system. So I believe you have to put some advanced, yep. And all you need is one of these. So it takes some flex crystals, which are made from silver quartz, nether quartz, and some redstone. And that's all you need, and some iron. And you just make one of them, that's all you need for that. That's done. We're also going to need some drives for this, so we need some basic processors. I'm going to make just one for right now. And you need basic stuff like the iron, the glass, and some chests. It makes one, and it holds up to 8 drives, or 16 drives, one of those two. And then you need some of the storage cells. We need silver quartz, some redstone, and then the basic processors. We'll make, let's see, in this recipe, yeah, we're going to make all these, all 6 of them. And then all you do is use these storage cells, put them in the middle, and then with some glass, redstone, and some iron, you make some 1K storage cells. And you may be wondering why we're making some 1K storage cells. It's just because of the fact that we don't have large quantities of items. We have large quantities of different types of items. So this allows us to store more than 63 types on each one. So that's going to work for now. Let's put this all up here real quick. Let's just sort our inventory. And yeah, that's basically how you do it. I'm going to work on getting some of the other stuff like the access terminal, so give me just a moment. Alrighty, so we have the matrix, which is the next part. And to make this is the conversion matrix. To make this, you're going to need some iron, some nether quartz, some silver quartz, and some flux dust, which is made from some nether quartz dust, silver quartz dust, and some redstone. And all we need is one of those. And then you throw this into the crafting recipe for the access terminal. That's how we're going to be able to access our items. And you need some glass, and some iron, and some ME cable, which is made from glass and flux dust. So let's make that. And we're going to need to make a crafting monitor. And this allows us to actually have a crafting monitor, like an actual crafting cable inside of our ME, so that anything that's in there we can pull it out and actually craft. So you need an access terminal, storage cell, crafting cable, some iron, and some glass. And there we go. Awesome. So the way we set this up, we're just going to set it up right now as a ghetto system. So we're going to throw that there. We're going to grab some cable, which is in one of these cables, this one. Grab that, we're going to pull it out like this. And we're going to connect the access of the crafting monitor there. And the drive is going to go, put it down one on the floor, right there. Oh, actually we need to see that. So let's do this, let's put it on the side. There you go, and then we just gotta throw in all of these drives. And then there you go. You basically just shift click all your items in. And let's throw our mask on before you put it in there. And then there you go, that's how you do it. So that's pretty much how you do it. Then you can pull stuff out. You can craft stuff. Let's say you want to make a block of iron. It actually takes it from that stack there. And it'll keep taking it from that stack. So it's pretty cool. So give me a few moments. I'm going to get everything pulled out of these chests. And it's basically just going to be a slow process of putting everything inside of there. So I'll be right back. And we're back. So I moved all the chests. They're all gone. And I got the ME system hooked up. And I put it onto this wall. Right here we have abyssal blocks, quote unquote, but they're actually illusion blocks. So we can go through them. And yeah, we have the generator set up. That's generating power. We have leadstone energy cell. We have two of them actually. We have one set up here. And this one right here is set to high redstone control. Just because of the fact that we have issues with power, we don't have the power system hooked up. So all we need to do is put a pressure plate there and then step on it. And we got power. So we can do crafting, all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. I actually needed those chests. Let's see if we get those back. Yep, okay. When you step off of it, it turns off. It takes a little bit for it to decharge, but it's working the way I want it to work. So I also set up the furnace and the pulverizer on the side, and I made a diamond chest. Diamond chests are actually pretty easy to make. Let's see if I can pull it up right here. To make one, you need either a gold chest with 2 diamonds and 6 glass, or a silver chest with glass and some diamonds. And since we don't have that much gold, I decided to go the silver route. So if you go to the silver route, you have to have 4 silver ingots, 4 glass, and then an iron chest. Then you need 8 iron around the chest, and that's basically it. And that's how you make a chest. So I did that, so we can basically have a huge amount of bulk storage as we're running out of the other chests, and we can have all go into one thing basically. So that's going to work for now. Cool thing about this is if it's powered for a little bit, let's see if I just walk on this real quick. It takes a little bit, it powers it up for a little bit, and usually it's long enough for me to actually grab stuff from it. But yeah, that's everything's in there, everything's working the way I wanted it. I do need to move this unifier. I'm going to put it over here. This corner right here. That's just for basically turning random blocks and other stuff. So if I grab some slimes, and this is just temporary, remember guys. If I grab some Genatlas slimes, the blue ones, and if we put these into the unifier, it turns it into regular slime balls, so we can make stuff with it. Put those in there, and let's put it right away, and that's pretty much done. Maybe wondering what this chest is. On this server, we actually have a market system hooked up, so that if you can have extra items and stuff like that, you can sell it. That's where I got some of my diamonds. I bought some diamonds for a friend, trading some shards. So we actually sold one of our first items. It was a builder's wand I found in a dungeon, and I'm actually pretty psyched about it because we made about $1,400. So that's pretty cool. Market takes a little bit out of it and stuff like that, but he still made about $1,400. So that's pretty cool. That was our first sale, and I wanted to make sure that I wanted to do more market on in this pack because I actually do like selling stuff. So since we don't have a huge amount of stuff yet, we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we start selling stuff again. But once we get a huge amount of stuff, we're gonna start selling stuff again. I'm not sure if you're allowed to sell division sigils. I'll have to check with that. But we also have a whole bunch of items we can try selling, so that's pretty cool. So pretty much that's done for this episode, for that part. I'm not going to work on the energy system just because there's a lot of testing I need to do to make sure that it's not going to be a ridiculous amount of. Let me add 2 more in there. A ridiculous amount of work, because I'm not sure if I have enough items to actually make some of the generators. But we'll look into some of the power sources right now. So if we type in generators, actually it'll probably be easier if I type in at extra, if I could type extra, there you go, utilities. And these are some of the generators we might end up using. I've looked at a couple of them, and the only ones that really stuck out to me are, I don't want to go with lava just because, like I said before, it's been overused for a while. I'm thinking about either the Ender generator, which is using Ender pearls, some Ender Eyes of Ender, a block of iron, a furnace, and some redstone. Or I might end up doing something with like the culinary, where you can make food and use that as power. Or I've also been thinking about doing. See if I can pull it up. Um, Compression. Yep, there it is. Compression dynamos, and you can run these off of different liquids like fuel and stuff like that. I've been thinking about using biofuel from Minecraft Reloaded, and basically having a whole bunch of plants and stuff go into it, and then using a whole bunch of these powering the base. Now these are okay. The only thing is they only put out about 80 RF per tick, so that's why I'm kind of uh, trying to figure out if I want to do that or not. Because I want to have a huge amount of energy, but at the same time, I don't want to have a huge drain on our resources since we're so early game. So these are kind of expensive. They take a lot of tin and they take silver and stuff like that. So we might be able to do it because I believe you have actually a lot of tin. We have about 200. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. So give me a few moments. I'm going to see if there's anything else we can do in this episode before we wrap it up. Alrighty, so we're running out of time in this episode. So to end up this episode, wrap it up, we're basically going to finish up this little area over here. We're going to add the inscription tables. Oh, do I need to be sideways? Yeah, okay. We're going to add those in. Oh, that's backwards. Okay. And we're going to add an oak table here. And I'm going to see if these filing cabinets work. I want to see if they do. Do that, and then we're going to have the Oculuses on these. And we might add a light torch right above this, actually. Let's just throw a torch on it. Oh, can I put a torch on it? There you go. So yeah, the reason why we're doing this is we want to just throw the extra books we get from making spells into this. We'll probably hook up an ME system so we can just throw the stuff inside of it. But for right now, this should work. Also, I wanted to do this over here real quick. Since we have this right here, what I plan to do, I believe all these are bookshelves, so yeah, I should be able to remove this one right here. So I have Silk Touch, so we can put it back if we have to. Oh, I forgot about that. Break these first. So let's remove this bookshelf. And we're going to put some oak bookshelves right here. And you should still be able to get a level, can't check it, a level 30 enchantment. Let's double check. Should have a book. Oh, if I can spell. There we are. And let's head all the way back up. Okay. Let's throw a book on there, and we can't. Dang it, I thought these would actually add on to it. Okay. So we can't have these here. So let's remove these real quick. Take a little bit to break, but should be fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these bookshelves back. That one. And we're going to put these bookshelves here. And then we're going to get these anvils, and we're actually going to move these up by one. We're going to do this. And then this. Yeah, that doesn't look that great. Put this here. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of these then. We don't really need these here. So let's get rid of these. Let's add the other anvil on this. Perfect. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have one that's full with all of our enchantments. So let's put them all in. These are books I just found from things, from the roguelike dungeons. And then we have the our transaction logs, and we're gonna make this one filled up with all of our, basically our sales. So at the end of the series, before the end of the series, I want to have this completely full up with sales. So let's see, we'll see if we can do that. So that's gonna do for today, guys. Let me take out this hat. We got a lot of stuff done today. We got the applied energistics done, and we got everything moved into it. We also moved around the power system. And yeah, we also got some the Arts Magica table set up and some other stuff. We sold some stuff. So if you liked the video, guys, please hit a like button. It's always appreciated. And if you really liked it, make sure to subscribe for more awesome videos. But this has been Zell, and I'm out. See you later, guys.